Hey Leo, it's Angela from Grounded Dreamers. How are we doing? We're going to do here a quick spread for Leo Sun Moon Rising. We're calling this the May video. And if you don't watch it in May, that's quite all right. This is really just, that's sort of like a vague marker for the time and space that I'm recording it in. But really the energies are, they don't have time. The energy doesn't really, it's timeless. So whenever you happen upon this video and whenever you're drawn to listening to this guidance, that's when the message is going to resonate best for you. If you feel, you're not really tuned into it, it's not really feeling it, drop it and come back to it later, or, listen to it and hold it for future knowledge, right? Because sometimes some of this guidance is what we need to know. But we don't always have to put it into action right away, right? And if if you're familiar with my channel, my readings are guided intuitively. They are not predictive. They're not showing us any specific outcome or prediction. It's more just taking an internal, just taking a sort of a more esoteric approach, an aspect of yourself that you may want to focus on and start to transform. Okay. All right. So I pull usually an oracle card to guide us in our reading. And for you, Leo, I got abundance. So I know a lot of us want to, with the cup and that energy of, our cup overflow, and we want to think of it as a lot of times financial abundance. But as we know, abundance comes in many forms. This is also sort of a reminder to move toward all the richness in life, all the richness that's there to be offered in our relationships and the way we interact with others, and in how we get to care for others, how we get to care for our pets, knowing that our full self is fulfilled, right? There's abundance in that. So this is the energy that we want to focus on and move toward, is just to sort of notice where the abundance is in your life. We don't always really pay attention to that. Sometimes we're focusing on what needs to be fixed and what needs to be worked through, and things that, feel more challenging, but always there's something to be grateful for, right? Always. Okay, let me get your Zen cards here. This is a tarot spread. Remember too, I'm not like a specific tarot reader. These cards, it's complete intuition. So even if I pull a card now and I pull the same one later, it may have a different meaning for me. It just comes through, the message comes through in the moment. Okay. All right. So here's our starting point, these horizontal cards. This is where you are. These are internal energies that work with this energy here. And the left side is external. I guess this is left and right, huh? I'm backwards, but right side's internal, left side's external. And then the bottom card is the key to moving forward. And then the top one is your outcome or insight into that spread. We're going to focus on the energy of abundance and see where that leads us. Okay. Well, look, first of all, I got clinging to the past. This is kind of your starting point, Leo. Now, this figure here, she's got her box of memories and she's loving them. She's hanging right onto them. They're bringing her through, all her memories, some pleasant, some not so pleasant. Either way, if this is all she's focusing on, what is she missing in her present life? All the brightness and the stars and the sparkly, beautiful world that's right there in front of her. She's missing it because she's enclosed and embracing, but enclosed in her past. Okay. So it's time to shed that and step into the present, right? Internally, this clinging to the past energy, is backed by this card of suppression. So yeah, this vibe here of clinging to the past, not only does it cut us off from our current abundance, it keeps us from seeing it, right? But it's also piling up within. This energy of, oh, why can't it be how it used to be? remember when I used to this, I used to that. That's just keeping you stuck. That's pushing everything down, deeper within you, that wants to move and flow and overflow like the cup of abundance. But, your adherence to this past energy is kind of getting everything blocked up. I'm a Leo myself, and this is making sense for me a lot. So hopefully this doesn't, these cards seem kind of heavy, but yeah, we sometimes have heavy energies that we have to move through. And this is just a reminder of how to go ahead and do that. Calling attention to those things that are stagnant within us, and maybe making the connection that it might have to do with our unwillingness to see our current abundance, and our unwillingness to really just tap into all the things that are going well in our lives, right? Just calling awareness to that. Yeah, look at that. Results in breaking our past patterns. This past lives card doesn't really always mean that reincarnation kind of vibe. It also means patterns in your life, old patterns, old ways. So sticking with old energy keeps the old energy repeating. It keeps it repeating in our experience, right? And it shoves the newness down. It shoves, it pushes down that which is right there in front of you to experience and enjoy. So these opening cards are a little deep, a little heavy, but let's see if we can find a way. Oh yeah, very good. Find a way to move through that. Okay, I like it. I like it. Okay, so yeah, this vibe of, hanging on and keeping things the way they always have been too. This is patterning. This is not only past memories, but just rejuvenating and regurgitating old ways. Sometimes we need to just open up and see what's right there, and find sources of gratitude. Find those points of gratitude that are always, always present in our lives. So it's really more of instead of a past stuck feeling, it's a forward looking movement, present and forward, now and beyond, right? And the key to moving beyond this and shifting ourselves away from this cycle is this Rebel card. This is being unapologetically you. This is, breaking the chains that were keeping you in place. This is setting your own flame, lighting your own torch, and moving toward your abundance, moving forward in your life, and you guiding your own way, right? He's got some wings here. He's got kind of like eagle wing energy here, helping him to propel forward. This figure is fully embodying who they are and not really caring about how that pertains to how he used to be, right? Just forward, focus on the abundance and move forward. And then what does that result in? A personal breakthrough, a real, literally an explosion of your third chakra. But this is like a release of all that stuff that was stuck here is ready to be, to burst out of you and to be shed, and to lighten up your experience, to lighten up your load, to stop that cycle of over and over and over, doing the same thing, getting the same result, feeling small, feeling constricted and, unable to grow because that box, is right around your head and you're not opening your eyes up to what's right here. I feel like I'm talking to myself right now. This is big. This right here. There's a part of me that could be going, no, that's not what I do. That's not, but I'm feeling this one. And I am a Leo too. So this is making sense, make a shift, look toward the things that are positive, look toward the things in your life that are working, that are bringing you joy, that are, letting you experience the richness, because they are there along with the old patterns and the old thoughts and the old ways. Newness is always there too. With the negative, there's always something positive to see. With the challenges, there's always a gift, right? we know this intellectually, but it's kind of hard when we're getting in all in our feelings and we want to, cling on to the, oh, you did me wrong and I'm never going to forget it or whatever. This is kind of reminding me of that for me. Oops. But no, there's so much to enjoy right here, right now, and in your future. There's so much to look forward to. And that's kind of the guidance of this reading, is to help you break that pattern, break that old paradigm, that old belief that I can't have more than what I have. I wish I could, but I can't. Oh, that's not true, because it's all around you, waiting to be grabbed, waiting to be captured and experienced and embraced. I love this. This is really good. Okay, Leo, I think that's going to do it for now, but I'll see you probably in a couple weeks. I'm going to do a couple general energy updates too, and then I'll do some more astro signs as we get into May. Okay. All right. Take care.